Alright. Well, I guess tonight's plan is I'm just going to finish up these fenders a little bit and a bit of glass and start doing some mud on it. Just got to finish grinding these up, do this thing, weld up those little bits. I'll probably pull the lights off just so I can get at everything. So yeah, that is our plan. Hey guys, well, it is Wednesday. We're gonna start mucking around with this thing. Do some more, finish up my fenders and stuff. Still gotta finish welding. Well, I've welded those. I'm going to do my inner brace, to which is probably too dark to show you, but pretty much behind here. I haven't started it yet. I made a set of these that I'm just gonna boog into the back there. So I just gotta clean that up. And then I found these rods. I got a bunch of these. Don't know what they're for, but they'll make some mighty fine fender braces. So I'll trim those down, zap those in. The other side, the fender's not as wobbly as this side, but it's probably because I have the running board bolted on, and this side I don't. You see? It would actually hold her together pretty good. It's just the running board's a little wonky, and I got to figure out a way also to cover that and pull the covering off on the other side here. She's not there's not a lot left of it, so be cool, but I don't know where to get this stuff, so I'll have to figure something out. So I guess I'm gonna get started here. Well, that's as far as I got tonight. Spent some time bullshitting with some friends. So, yeah, we got both sides mudded up. So, tomorrow, I'm gonna go nuts and sand all this stuff, and yeah, maybe mud a little more. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see what tomorrow brings. We went from relatively nice weather yesterday to a full-on snowstorm today. So yeah, that put a bit of a damper on things. But it's still warm in the shop, so. Yeah, thought I would bring you in here to see what I was doing. A lot of the small schlacks are just for those little pinholes and stuff. Here, like I say, I had a bit of a low spot, stuff like that, but I just overdid it so I have stuff to sand off. Otherwise, I'm going to be low up here. So that's why there's excessive amounts on there. Whatever, fixing up. But again, like here I just needed a little bit here and I had a little bit down there, but I just painted the world there just so I have something to paint, sand off. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not feeling much more tonight. I'm gonna wait for this to dry. I'll sand it, and then I guess tomorrow I'll start on the doors or something. See how things go later tonight yet. Alrighty. So you see me use the machine on there. This is like an 8-inch orbital. I picked this up not too long ago. This is kind of my most favorite machine. I used to use longboard a lot, but I don't know, I never really liked it. And there's really nothing round on the car. You get away with that orbital till here. Here you can't. You can get it not bad, but I'm pretty much got it pretty good. Like obviously I can't sand down anymore because we've hit some metal, but it is low here. Like I need a little bit. That was where that patch was. And here, like if you look in, you'll actually see these are little imperfections. So they'll have to get a little schmack here and there. I think there's a couple right there. So yeah, it's not bad. It'll the primer's pretty much going to cover it at this point, like fix what I've screwed up. So what I end up doing is I just fold the pads in half after, and I'll basically clean up my edges and straighten some stuff out with this in my hand. The high builds nowadays, you're pretty golden doing that. So I haven't sanded this on this side yet, but again, same thing. You can see a couple things like here. Feels good, a little bit of a low, but I can't sand anymore because you hit steel. When you hit steel, there's no point sanding because you're clearly to the bottom of it there. So yeah, this still needs more, but won't be too bad. A couple little touch-ups, little quick sanding, should be golden. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night. This stuff's drying a little slow for me. I did splash the door there, so got some of that on there, got some glass down there. I didn't do the other door because I'm gonna have to get the running boards off so I can get under the door properly. So I think that's all I'm doing tonight. Neat, eh? So that's just my quick coat for my glass. I still later on I'm gonna grind that up yet, and then I'm gonna fix these. I have to do this yet, then I'll finish this glass, and then I'll probably start mudding it tonight. Put a little more on the door, so that one's there. The front fenders, I'm happy with them for now, so they'll be okay. Just gonna do the roughing out of the whole car before I get into all the detail stuff, so I'll be all like here, do my garnish moldings. I still have to deal with everything in the jam here. Do that. That to me sucks more than this because I have to hand sand all that. I got to put a little bit of mud down there yet. So I get to that with the rest of the roof. Gotta do these front pillars. I gotta fix this hole. Should just get a spotlight. The lazy part of me just as I do that and it's fixed. Anyways, yeah. So everything here, like I say, there's still this. So I just gotta peek these things, line them up better, finish welding that. Okay, once again, as you see, I just roughed up the glass. I don't really want to sand any of it off. I'll let that happen once I burn through all the, if I burn through the Bondo to it or whatever I'm doing. But yeah, that is it. Well, now we mix up some wood. So, I got a coat on. Roof looks a lot nicer now. Yep. I'm just waiting for it to set up so I can cheese grate it. So, yeah. It's getting close. It's still a little, not quite, but it sure looks nice. I guess that's why the term icing a cake comes from, right? Got to do this all nice and smooth. It's like putting icing on a cake. Well, where are we at? We're about 12:30. Think I am done for the night. Yeah. I think I got another day worth of mud work in me tonight, or tomorrow, or today, whatever we're at here. Most of this is actually pretty good so far. The primer should get it, but there's still like tons of just finishing. Like I gotta still sand all in here. The other side still needs a little bit. That part is okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I can show you the other side. Front fenders I'm happy with. That one's good. Oh, you can see I still got to sand the door. This side I think still needs a little more stuff. She's a little low here. This upper part's pretty good. It's kind of all over the place. But right now, yeah, I'm getting bored with this. But I'm gonna troop her through tomorrow. Yeah. Try to get that through, so I probably won't bore you with that little bit. Probably tomorrow afternoon. I'm hoping to start on the rear fenders and maybe some skirts, so that'll probably be the next video. Yeah. Little update what's going on in the shop. So Trevor's brought his car back in. He's picked himself up a little Mustang tank. Seems to be a hole in it. Somebody's fixed it, rammed the screw in the past, so it smells like super shitty fuel in there, so I don't think it's going to burn. We'll test that out, but I think we're going to clean this up, solder this up, so it's not maybe it doesn't leak right now, but we're just going to solder it up and try to bang this dent out. I know he's got a bunch of other things to do on here. He's got to bleed his brakes, finish up the steering column. I know he's got a little rust patch to fix on the other side. But yeah, he's getting there. It's a cool little car. Use hot rod for the summer. This one here, just not, I don't know, nothing really to see. No big updates. He's got his bed floor raised. And I think the box is all bolted down now. Yeah, feels bolted down. So he's got that bolted down. I know they ran all new brake lines. And I think I've mentioned it, but the steering column is all mounted. So technically it steers. I think they got the lines in, all the fittings. You still got to mount this PCM. Hasn't touched his harness yet, so hasn't been running yet on this configuration. Here's the column. He's got his column in, he's got his pedals. The hump. Yeah. I don't know. He's getting there. I think he's coming by tomorrow. Maybe. I think he's changing out the transfer case in there. I think maybe he's dumping a manual transfer case. It's got the electronic shift, but he's not running any of the harness, so that's not working for him right now. And then, yeah, there's the disaster that is the shop. That's the thing I hate about bodywork is the dust, and it's like everywhere. Okay, it's all around where this guy is. You name it. Ugh. But I think that's going to be it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't yet and you're still watching, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Yeah. Thanks. See you later. You want to see what gets this guy excited?